Hi, everyone. This is Tracy from Salontraining.com. I am happy to be here today with Maria. I always say so excited because I love doing this. I love talking to people. I love talking to educators and trainers and coaches because I know the value that they provide for the people that join their services. So if you're new to Salontraining.com, this is being live on September, I think it's the 28th. Yes. So if you're watching this on YouTube, it could be a year later, it could be a month later, it could be a week later. Either way, just wanted to tell you what salontraining.com is. It is a platform for the beauty industry that showcases educators, trainers, jobs, you name it, classes that are in person, live, pre-recorded. There's all kinds of stuff happening with salontraining.com. And in a little bit, we'll show you what that is. But I want to jump in today with Maria. So Maria, what is your last name? What's your company? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hey, Trace, good morning. So it's Maria Fontana. I am CEO of Maria Fontana Consulting and also organic hair experts in Manasquan, New Jersey. Nice to see you guys. Love you all. I'm sure I know a lot of you. So I'm a 37-year, I don't know how it could be that long because I'm still so young, 37-year licensed cosmetologist and salon owner in New Jersey. I have sat on the state board for many years in New Jersey. I've been an educator. I'm still behind the chair part-time. And my passion right now is I am running an amazing consulting practice helping service-based business owners and salon owners bring their practices online and create a freedom-based business. So that's what I'm all about today. And I'm super excited to share some really golden nuggets with you guys and get you inspired and motivated in this last quarter of business, right? We're talking, it's the last quarter of 2022, moving into a new year, which is going to be abundant and full of wealth for all of us.
Nice. So you said, what made you get out of the beauty industry as far as behind the chair? Let's talk there. What made you get knowing that there's other things out there besides behind the chair, which we all love. There's nothing wrong with it. We love being clients, but there is more.
Right. There is more. So as I said, I still do own a salon in New Jersey, in Manasquan, New Jersey. I do work behind the chair at my choice, just for my creative side of it. But I'm going to say it's about 15 years ago. I went through a very difficult period in my life. I went through a divorce and some health issues. And I realized at that time, I thought, wow, I really need to have a plan B because I'm not going to want to do this forever. And I want to have options. Now, mind you guys, I am in this industry 37 years. I've had over 10 salons. I've been super successful. I've had some failures. I've had shit happen. So life has happened. Okay. I'm not going to sit here and be like, oh yeah, everything's peaches and cream. Life is real for all of us. So what I thought back then was, I saw the online world evolving. I started a YouTube channel. That's how it all started. I was pregnant with my son, Max, who's 15 now. And I'm like, I want to be part of this online world. So I started a YouTube channel making like YouTube videos in my kitchen. So anyway, fast forward. Then I realized people were constantly picking my brain once I launched my online business, and people were constantly asking me business questions. Hey, Maria, how did you start a salon at 19? Hey, Maria, how do you go away to Italy every summer? Hey, Maria, how can you afford this? Hey, Maria, how did you rebuild your life? All these questions. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to create a business out of this, sharing my life experience, my expertise, how I grew my business. So of course, guys, my consulting practice has evolved in the past 15 years as to what I talk about. You know, at one point I was just helping new salon owners start their businesses. So again, you grow and evolve. So that's how I realized there was a whole nother opportunity in the world to share my brilliance, my magic, like what I do better than anyone else to help people who are just a few steps behind me get to where they want to go. So that's how I launched my whole consulting and online education practice, because I saw the need, you know, being an educator in the vocational schools and in beauty school, being behind the chair, being a salon owner, being at the state board. I'm like, there's a lot of stuff here that people need help with. And I really want to share what I do know. So that is how my whole consulting practice and online business was born, and it has grown and evolved.
I think that's amazing. And it's also, I don't know if the word is necessary, but I think it's our job, our responsibility. When we learn something, share it with someone else. I don't know if everybody
Yeah.
agrees with that, but you have struggles, and I'm sure you learned from your struggles that took you much longer than if you would have learned from someone else. And you're
Oh,
smart
yeah.
enough to know you do follow other people. The best
Yeah.
coaches, the best trainers, the best business people in the world follow other people.
Right. And, Tracy, when I came into the online space, I thought I didn't know anything. But then I realized I knew so much. It was just a whole new way of thinking. And again, I hire mentors. I've hired mentors my whole life. And that is another realm of education, having a mentor who specializes in one thing to hold your hand, to consult with you or to coach with you. It just depends what you need and bring you to that next level and saving you all that stress and time. It's like you're here, you want to go here. If you get the right mentor, you chop out all that stress in between, and it's huge. And I feel everyone, again, I'm not imposing my will, for anyone who is interested in having more, anyone who wants to share their magic, you can take one thing that is your brilliance, because we all have it, being if you're the best at foiling, if you I have a lot of clients who are famous now online. I won't mention their names because out of privacy, but they've grown practices teaching maybe how to foil the fastest, how to cut an hour off your time, how to market your business without ads, whatever. I'm just sharing things, but just in our industry alone, there's so much that you can share with the world, from maybe how to save your marriage as a seven-figure salon owner. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many things you can teach people. So it's super exciting and attainable, right? It's so attainable.
Yeah. And someone brought up to me, I like to hear real things and real stories from people. And I remember in this conversation the one time someone said, everybody thinks that they're a coach now, that they can teach, they could be a teacher. And I look at this two ways. I look at it, yes, first of all, everybody can, because everybody has a story that they have walked through and had a struggle and overcome it and can help someone else. Is everybody going to be the best when they start out? No. Is everybody going to fit into your category that you should be teaching everybody? No. There are going to be some topics, like you said, there's different nuggets that you can share with the world that would help somebody listening to you. And it doesn't mean that you have to be the very best educator, that coach, that you teach live seminars for days and get thousands and thousands and thousands of people. But if you have something really important you could share with one person that could make a difference with someone. So that's not to like throw a salon training in here again, but that's kind of what it's about. It's if you have really good knowledge on this particular topic, which we're going to be talking to here in a moment about, what do you do? What are some of your exit plans? You are the person that I'm going to look for if I see someone saying, hey, I need to step away from the business. What else can I do? I'm going to say, go to Maria. If someone is, hey, I need really good razor cutting, I'm going to talk about Taylor. If someone has, we all have something that we're good at. So let's talk about the exit plan. So what does that look like?
So I hate to call it an exit plan. I call it more of creating a freedom-based business. So I'll tell you a quick story. And I want to just talk a minute about what we were just talking about, how this is how I look at it. In my program, Business Growth Made Easy, what I teach people is this. And I mentor them on one thing that's super important when we start working together. Part of the program is finding your magic, finding that one thing that you do better than anyone else, that everyone picks your brain about. And you can be an educator, a mentor. So I basically help you create online education or a consultancy practice. So if you are 1 to 2 steps ahead of someone and you have accomplished this, that gives you the right and the avenue to teach that to someone else. And again, guys, there's so much abundance and room for business in the world. It's not that everyone's becoming a coach. It's that people are starting to share their magic with the world and not keeping it. In my day, everybody kept their shit to themselves. Like no one told you anything. You had to learn the hard way. It's like, it's a different world. And if you're not online and you're not sharing videos and you're not sharing your goodness with the world, you're leaving money on the table. So I'm not saying this is something you have to do, but it creates a whole online freedom-based business. And tapping into that, how can I take 5 weeks This is a question I get. Maria, how do you take 5 weeks vacation and go to Italy? Like, how can you do that? How do you afford that? Like, this is a question I get all the time because I travel a lot and I like to have a freedom-based lifestyle. But anybody that knows me and follows me, it looks like I'm constantly doing fun stuff and doing stuff because I am. So this is what the key is to this, creating a plan B. Doesn't mean you got to leave behind the chair. It doesn't mean you got to sell your salon. It doesn't mean you have to stop doing hair. But let's be real, folks. And I hope no one gets pissed, but I'm talking the facts. You get this industry does get you tired. It burns you out. It's physically draining. I think it's smart, and it's smart business to have a plan B, because how nice. I left for 5 weeks. I went to Italy. I made more money in the 5 weeks I was gone with my online practice than sometimes I ever made in my brick and mortar. So I'm not saying it's a solution for everyone, but it's a great consideration for a plan B. And especially, there's so many people in this group that have amazing skills, talents, gifts, experience, have overcome things everywhere from mindset to business to technical skills to color to management to leadership. I mean, I could just go on and on. So right. I have to stop. So I'll just keep babbling.
Well, let me reiterate something that we were talking about too, and then we'll get off of this. But just because we're saying that you should teach doesn't mean that you're going to be the best. Just practice. And also, I don't necessarily think everybody should call themselves a coach, because I think coach is a whole different animal. Coach is someone that you have got certified in. You have studied from masters. You have done the work to be labeled a coach. There are different things called trainers and educators, that you're educating people on knowledge. A coach, I think, is a little bit different because they hold a little higher. Do you agree to that?
I agree on, I won't go into it now. I mean, if someone wants to learn more, I do share a lot of this on my YouTube channel, on my business page and everything else. I believe there's a difference between an educator, a trainer, a mentor, a coach, and a consultant. They're totally different topics. Now, do you have to be trained and certified to be a coach? Honestly, in the online world, no. But that's where it's important that if you're gonna take your magic and bring it online, that you have a mentor, someone guiding you to make sure you show up for the kind of person you want to attract. So let me just make an example. If you show up a certain way and you want to make sure you attract a certain type of salon owner, let's just say you're going to help salon owners who make 7 figures, create more profit. They're going to increase their profit margin. You want to make sure you're showing up with the right title. You may be really a consultant and not a coach if you're giving them specific strategic steps to take. And then you only want 7-figure salon owners. So it's really important when you're creating your personal brand to bring online, which is very overwhelming to someone who comes from the brick and mortar space. That's where my expertise comes in, because I've done it. So then all of those base foundations to show up correctly, to speak correctly to who you want to attract, and to be truly who you are is super important. And again, every single person is different. Every single person that works with me, it's not cookie cutter, because it has to be totally curated to what you want, what your lifestyle's like, what your end result is like, how you want to work. It's not a one size fits all. Guys, this is the one thing I'm going to be adamant and warn everybody about. Do not fall into the online cookie cutter coaching BS that you see online. If you're a brick and mortar business owner in our industry, or you've just always worked behind the chair, either one, okay? And you want to bring your practice online, it's very overwhelming. If you get the wrong guidance, you'll blow thousands. This is what happened to me. I blew thousands and thousands of dollars on bullshit till I finally figured out and got the right guidance, because it was a world I knew nothing about. So that's how my whole program, Business Growth Made Easy, became real, through my struggles, trials, and tribulations to become successful online as a consultant. So that's that. Does that make all sense now?
Oh, absolutely. I did the same thing. I said, you know what? I want to do this. I want to help this particular thing. I made my program. And then I said, who is the best to look over this? And it was Gino Stampora. He
Yes.
was my mentor, and I said I met with him in Harrisburg. We had coffee, with dinner, everything, and we had a whole day. And I said, look over all of my stuff. Do you see anything that I can change? Do you see something's not valuable?
Yeah.
Talk to people that have done it, and who you want to, who you want to mentor. Who do you
Yeah.
want to mentor?
Well, and this is the other thing. Look, it's so simple. I have mentors who are where I want to be. Like that's who you want to follow. Now, is every single thing that they do going to resonate with you? No. But if it's 90%, yes, then you tweak and you curate to what works for you. The bottom line is this, guys. It is absolutely attainable. The barrier to entry to this industry is so easy as long as you're determined and you get the right guidance. Without the right guidance, you're going to blow a ton of money and you're going to wind up frustrated. That's what I went through. The frustration and the amount of money I wasted was like, shoot me.
Yeah, I hear you on that. I remember doing that back.
Yeah.
But all right. And so some other topics you talk about is you said getting things online, so you can you can be a trainer, you can teach your knowledge. That's one thing that you can do. The other thing is products, correct?
Yeah, I mean, that's another avenue. I have a lot of salon owners and small brick and mortar service-based business owners. If nothing else, COVID taught us that if you don't have a branch of business online, you're leaving money on the table, guys. I'm going to actually be sharing these classes in salontraining.com. So you should have a whole way that Amazon and all these other places are not your competition in the salon. I don't care if you're in a suite. I don't care if you have a home salon that's legal. I don't care if you have a huge salon with $80,000 in retail. You should have a client option where they're on their friggin' phone at 2 a.m. scrolling through Instagram and they decide they need hair products. They're gonna be like, you know what? No, here, click. I could just order them from my salon's website. Guys, the one mistake I see a lot of business owners and salon professionals making is you're making it so hard for people to buy shit. You're making it so hard for people to book with you. Make it easy. Step out of your brain and step back into being the client. If it's hard for me to get something, the other day I wanted to order something, right? Let's say Goldwell, something like online. It was so friggin' hard that I just got out of there and went to another distributor.
Yep.
Make it easy. So yes, you should have a whole branch. And you guys, again, I teach this. You can make it as simple, even if you're not techie. There's so many ways to bring your retail products. I don't care, maybe even just your top 5 sellers if you don't want to get crazy. And make it easy for people. Local pickup. You can just have local pickup or shipping. Nowadays, again, there's so many things I could teach you how to easily and get those products. That also another quick tip, and I hope I'm not overloading you guys with too much information. There's a lot of brands that have affiliate links now. So you know what that means? I think Jack Win Pro, off the top of my head, and Oway. Those are 2 brands that I know for sure. You share a link on your website, like you make a page on your website easily, which I can show you how to do. You share that link, people order the stuff, they fulfill it, they ship it, they do everything, and you get a commission. How nice is that to get like $300, $1,000, $2,000 a month and do nothing, and you're putting no money out of your pocket? Like, think about that. Anybody who wants more information on this, just DM me. Like, I'll answer you. I answer my own DMs. Just DM me. There's so many ways to make money every month, guys. Don't let the online Amazons like hurt you, and don't let your mindset go to like, oh, well, there's no money in retail anymore. They can buy it anywhere. It's the experience. You're coming to me because I'm an expert. That's what your client needs to always believe. So keep that and be like, hey, remind them, send them a link, be like, hey, there's a promotion today, access to, you can even have no discount. Just text them, do text marketing from your link, send them an email. You gotta keep reminding people because we're so busy.
Yes, I got to talk about this retail because this is my topic right now. That even today there was a person that I know, business owner. He posted that he went to go get a haircut at a particular salon,
Mhm.
and during the shampoo, he said, "Oh, what are you using?" And she said, "Oh, you wouldn't want it in the thing. You wouldn't want it. It's too expensive. It doesn't work that great." She works for a salon that's trashing the products that she owns.
Yeah,
I
that's well, that's
I
poorly.
couldn't
I mean,
comprehend this.
yeah, that's a whole nother topic.
Yeah, so we're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but just
Yeah,
whenever we talk about products, believe in what you're using. That's the
yeah,
first step. If you
yeah,
work in a salon or a spa or something that maybe you don't like that particular product that you told that you have to use, just reword, just make it just reword it. This
yeah,
particular one we're using back here, however, I think this one would be a really great option and for you, at
yeah.
home. So
Another tip I want to share is again something else. A workshop I offer is creating your own private label brand.
oh,
Guys,
good one.
it is so and it's going to be on Salon Training. I'm going to post this class also, or just DM me if you have just questions. I am happy to give free information, guys. No holds barred. Just connect with me.
Mhm.
Um, Create your own private label brand. So a few years back, I created a private label brand. That was 12 years ago. That first company, I sold that to a bigger conglomerate. Again, privacy, I can't share with it. I sold that brand that was specific to pregnant women at the time. This was 14 years ago. I since then have created two other brands. One brand I sell in my salon, right? And I have online. And then another brand that I absolutely love. Again, I just pick the products, you test the product. There's a whole procedure, but you do not need a lot of money. You do not need to be like fancy schmancy for like under, I can't even give you the exact numbers, but for a few $1,000s, you can launch a private label brand with your name, or you give it your own name. One of my companies is called Bella Max Beauty. Bella, my daughter, Max, my son, Bella Max Beauty.
Aw, that's so cute.
So yeah, again, it's a great line. It's vegan, cruelty. It's very niche oriented. But again, it's so easy. And with the right connections, I can teach you how to do that. There's no reason why you cannot have your own line of products and make all the profit instead of even going into big box brands. If that's something you want to do, why not make more money? Again, these are all business growth tips. These are money in cash injections into your business. So imagine you have an affiliate link bringing you $1,000 a month because people are easily ordering. You got your own brand of product making you money. I mean, there's so many options, guys. Like, if you're not doing it, it's simply a choice because you're choosing to stay where you're at. Like, that's how I feel.
Right.
There's so much opportunity today,
Okay, so
and
let's
it's
recap.
easy.
Yes, it is easy.
Yeah,
So
it's
let's
easy with the right guidance and mentorship. Like, if I, again, I'm teaching you A, B, C, and D. This is how you do it. Because I'm a consultant. I don't sit there and coach you and like let you figure it out yourself. I tell you, okay, step one, this is what you got to do. Step two, this is what we're doing. Step three, it's consulting. It's not coaching.
yeah, you know what? I love consulting because you have the formulas. So it's so
That's
easy.
it. It's like plug and play, right? If you don't
Yes,
get results, it's you're just not doing it,
right. You got to do the work.
right?
So just to recap, if you want to
Uh-huh.
stay behind the chair, stay behind the chair. If you want extra income besides working behind the chair, or if you want to step away from behind the chair, there's so many options in this industry, and there's
Oh
lots that
yeah.
we didn't even talk about. So the
Oh
three that
yeah.
you so the three that you talked about the most is you could become an educator, you become a trainer, teach something that you know that you've done very well at it, work at it, create a
Mhm.
program, start sharing.
And for yourself, let's reiterate, not for a brand, not for a beauty supply, your own company, your own personal brand. That's the difference. You're becoming a mentor, a trainer, an educator, a coach, or consultant for yourself.
Mhm.
You're not like working for a big brand. I don't want to name any brands.
Right.
A brand. Does that make sense?
Yes. Not that those are bad, because I think those are
No, absolutely. That's just
yes,
not what I teach. So, so
right.
I'm just
Yes,
talking about what I teach. But yes,
absolutely.
I've done that. That's cool. That's great.
Yeah. So there's so many options. And then the
Mhm.
second one that you talked about is um putting retail on your own website and selling it that way. That's such
Yeah.
an easy thing. And it may not
Yeah.
seem easy, like you said, if you're not techie, but there are people like Maria that you can contact and you can say, listen, I've been thinking about doing this. I'm just not
Yeah.
sure how to do it. Reach out to
Mhm.
Maria and she can show you how to do it, talk to you different ways.
Right.
There's also affiliate links that if you don't want
Mhm.
to carry it, you don't want to ship it, you can talk to product companies and do an affiliate link. So I guess there's
Yeah.
four things. And
And
then the
that's
last one
zero
that you,
money out of pocket.
yes, very true. And then the fourth thing is you mentioned even creating your own product line. So
Mhm.
Maria gave you 4 helpful tips today. And any
Yeah.
one of those that you want to talk to her about, we will be doing this. This is live right now. We'll be creating YouTube podcasts out of this, and they'll have information after on the end of it.
Yeah.
Also, though, you can put your own link today, Maria, in the comments, correct?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'll share in the comments, I'm going to share my link tree. Everything's there. Anybody, like I said, DM me. I am an open book. You can just message me on Instagram, Maria Fontana Consulting, on TikTok, Maria Fontana Consulting. You can follow me on YouTube. I have so many great videos on my own YouTube, Maria Fontana. And again, just message me. And if you have any questions, I will answer them. I'll help you guys. I am not about holding back. It's all about giving value. So if you've thought of doing something, but you're afraid or you're not sure or you want clarity, just reach out. I wish someone would have done this for me when I
Oh,
started. It would have made my life so much easier.
I
But
agree.
you guys
But
have so much
let
potential.
let me show them the salon training where you are too, because yes,
Yeah.
sometimes when you watch these videos, of course, we're not going to remember where everybody is. That's what salon training is for. So
Mhm.
if you are looking for a trainer, all you have to do is type in salontraining.com. Let me move something here. You can go up to trainers. If you're looking for, excuse me, I'm going to type you in right here and you can see her link. So you can see.
Yay, I look so cute. No.
You do look cute. All right.
I looked good that day.
Maria's phone number is right here. All of these trainers have a profile on salontraining.com. So if you're looking for cutting, coloring, management, anything that you're looking for, if you're watching this today and you want help with Maria, her email is here. Her phone number is here. Her YouTube link is here. Her Facebook, her Instagram, her Twitter, her website. You can find
Yeah.
anything about any trainer that comes on salontraining.com. And you
You
can
guys can
also
text me. I'm sorry, Trace. They can text me too. My phone number's there. I have no problem with you texting me. Just tell me who you are when you text me so I can answer you.
You know what? I am such a big texter. When someone calls me, it drives me crazy. Sorry if you call me. It's hard because I'm doing this. My phone rang 3 times already. So just text. I'm such a big texter. Email for me gets lost. I don't know about you. Texting is like the best thing. Everybody
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. It's my own private phone. I know a lot of consultants and people, they're like, absolutely. But you know what? I like to be real. And I'll share something real quick before we go. This morning, I got a voice message from one of my mentors. Now, this lady's an 8-figure CEO, and it just warmed my heart. I thought, holy mackerel, what a lesson. She still has time to have a conversation with me. Like that just blew my mind. I know this is out of left field, but again, it's about the human connection, folks. So I am here for you.
awesome. Okay, and you even have your podcast right here, The Secrets of the Salon Owner Exit Strategy. You just
Yeah,
come
we
into
have a
this link.
podcast, YouTube. There's a million things out there to support your growth, even if you don't want to talk to me.
Right. And if you want to save it for later and you want to share it, we just put these up. So you can go hit the share button. You can save it
I
to your own
love
page.
it.
You can share it to someone else's thing. You can also go in and write a review for her after you take our classes. You can read reviews for trainers. So I'm just going to end here by just going through a little bit of this, and then I'll touch base with you right before we leave, Maria. So again,
Sure,
if you're on
sounds awesome.
salontraining.com, what's that?
Sounds awesome.
So if you're on salontraining.com and you're looking for a particular trainer, again, all you have to do is type in either their name, or if you're not sure, obviously, who they are, you can search for particular categories: haircutting, coloring, perming, business. Anyway, we got some top trainers on here like Maria, Neil, Ronnie, Gino Stampora. The list goes on. And this is just growing. So again, if you're just seeing this now, September 28th, each week, each month, we will have new trainers, new features, and stuff like that on here. If you're looking for classes, like Maria had mentioned, she does in person, or I'm sorry, virtual classes. you can go in and type in, or I'm sorry, you can click live virtual classes. And you said 2 of yours will be on here soon?
I'm going to be yeah.
Oh, actually, one of yours is already on here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Okay. So you
Mm-hmm.
can find her right on here and you can click this. If you're looking for business, you can click Donna's. You can go on through here and click anybody's and it will open those up. If you're looking for in-person classes, you can type in your area code, your zip code, your locations. If you're looking for New York, New Jersey, wherever, you can go and find that. Of course, the beauty cruise is on here, strategies on here, and there's a lot more coming for in-person. There's also jobs. So for right now, if you're watching this in September, we have free job listings. So for salon owners and spas, all you have to do is come over here, create a listing, which we're not going to get into on this call right now, but you can reach out to us. You can go to the website. And if you need help, you can definitely message me as well. But salon listings, if you're hiring, go ahead and put this on here, because if someone is looking for a job, they can type in the area code and search for the ones that are going to come up in their area. Same with shows. We're going to be at the Ohio Columbus Premiere Show. We're really happy about. We're going to be there on Sunday. So if you get a chance to go there, make sure you stop and see our booth. And there's all different ones that are going to be coming on here as well. Products marketplace contest. We will be starting a color contest for salon, for stylists and students. That's going to happen in about 6 days. So you will hear me talk a lot about this here coming up real soon. So, and if you wanted to create an account or add a listing, all you have to go here is you can see our prices. You can be, if you're a trainer, you can add yourself to this. You can add yourself to the job, anything like that. So I'm going to close my screen and just wanted to thank Maria so much for being part of salontraining.com. I know you were a part of it for our Model 1 when it was all live virtual. Now we have a lot more options, and I'm really happy about that, because instead of just doing one class with you, they can find all of your resources now. So you can seek her out.
Tracy, what a great resource. And honestly, anybody watching this, share out the resource, share your good stuff, and it will come back tenfold. I'm telling you, let's bring our industry, let's level it up more. I want everyone to have a mindset like a physician, an attorney, an accountant. Step out of a limiting mindset and bring yourself into an abundance mindset. It's all up to you. Thank you, Trace.
Thank you guys so much. We'll talk to you later. Have a great day, everyone.
Bye, guys. Love you.